Big Herc 916. Positivity, motivation. Never settle for average, man. Go pick up some merch at nsfa.co and represent. And I got a meet and greet coming up, man. It's October 22nd at 7701 East Frank Lloyd Wright Boulevard, Scottsdale, Arizona. It's going down from 9 to 12 p.m. I'll have a booth there with some merch. Come through, holler at me, man. Take some pictures, and yeah, let's hang out. But yeah, man, you know, I'm always talking about lacing you guys up on things that help you better your life and keeping a positive attitude. And you know, you gotta sometimes be accountable, not sometimes, all the time, be accountable for your actions. You know, when you say things, you have to realize those things hold weight, especially when you're somebody of influence. And I hear a lot of people now really in the uproar about the White Lives Matter, and I already did a video about it, so I'm not going to do another video about it, because my whole thing is motivating you guys and saying, you know, let's stop making excuses. But you know, people said, oh, you know, Kanye, I can't believe you did that after all we suffered at the hands of white people and this and that. It's like, dude, half the rappers you guys have suffered more at the hands of blacks. You know, there's a lot of black people who ain't running around complaining about anything because they got their shit together. But then there's a whole nother group that are preying on each other. They're not preying on anybody else but people that look like them. And so you mean to tell me that there aren't more blacks suffering at the hands of other blacks? And people say, oh man, you always bring that up. Nah, man, because I'm like, look at these rappers. It's like you guys get all in the uproar about something so stupid as a t-shirt that he put on, and now everybody's all, well, why didn't you guys get in the uproar prior about just the lack of education in the black cities, in the black neighborhoods, the illiteracy going on? Half the kids can't even read up to grade level standards. They can't pass the competencies tests. They got places now where they lower the standards so kids don't feel like they're not being accepted because they're less educated. They're not holding up to the normal standards, so they have to do away with it to make them feel like they're still part of the collective. See, that's the type of shit you should be mad about, man. You should be mad about stuff like that when they're dumbing down your kid and he's not going to stand a chance in the next 2 generations, and his kids are going to be dumber than what he was. Why don't you get mad about that? Why don't you get mad about the high blood pressure and all the processed food and all the shit they're pumping through the neighborhoods and the grocery stores and convenience stores? I've been into some of these places, man, and what they have for options for food and the fast food and all that, man, that's a death trap, man. They got black people walking around like walking time bombs. So if you don't die by a bullet, you're gonna die by your health, out of shape, blowed out. 40, 50 years old on all type of medications, man. Black people get mad about the damnedest things, man. And then they get mad at me because I bring them up and talk about it and put them in their face, and they say, oh man, you just like them, man. Look, I don't need white validation, man. I'm darker than most of you guys anyways, and I've been through and seen all the stuff that you talk about and fantasize that you've been through. Y'all fake as hell. But then you want to turn around and get so riled up about a t-shirt. Well, get riled up about life, man. Get riled up about giving your kids a decent chance in society. Even the ones that have money, your kids want to be hard. Oh, you don't want that smoke. I mean, come on, man. It's like when I seen T.I. with his kid and his kid trying to be tough, why would you want your kid to act like that? He has no need, bro. You're not Dude, you're not in the hood. Your dad made it out. Why would you talking about you don't want no smoke? And some of these other kids just being like they want to be gangster. I mean, for what, man? Don't you realize that's that's entertainment? There's no rainbow at the end of that road. It's no glory at the end of that thing. It's like, dude, it's so stupid, man. Black people, man, they self-sabotage, man. These people, you say that these white people who are so vicious, because you see somebody, and I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, it happens. I've seen black cops beat up black people too. I've seen it both sides. Black people beat black people up. That ain't cops. So come on, man. But neither here nor there. But when I sit back and see how it's been orchestrated and how you guys basically have flipped the game to where whatever the Klan was so-called doing before we got here, you guys have done 10 times worse. 10 times worse, man. The hatred, man, the hatred when you are from a different part of town or different neighborhood or different gang, it's just like that hatred, man. That's the hatred the Klan used to have for you guys, all of you. That's how some of the white people look at you guys, it's the hatred, but you guys have the same hatred. So when are you guys gonna wake up? Lil Boosie's so powerful, man, but some of the stuff you say, bro, I don't get it, man. You are intelligent, obviously. You got a big following, you make a lot of money, man. But it's like, dude, you could tell these dudes to slow up, man. Man, that you've seen it. You were fighting a murder case. You've been shot at. You've been shot. But why isn't there a call to action with holding some of these black leaders accountable for our lack of education, our lack of resources, the spending of money on foreign aid and all these other places, and we still sitting here rubbing our hands together talking about reparations? It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. And they use black people to push everything because you are such a strong figure. They want something, man, they'll go give a black person a bag, say this, say that. You want to push this. Little Nas X, they had him doing, come on, bro. You go back 20, 30 years, what black person would you have twerking on the devil? But they didn't have a white person. It wasn't enough. They got to put a black dude because they know it's more powerful. Put this on, dress like this, do that. Black people, man, you're talking about the shine dance. They doing the shine dance more now than ever, but they're getting a bigger bag, and it's a lot more powerful, man. It's a lot more powerful, dude. I do this out of love because I like to see people win, and I used to talk to a lot of brothers from a lot of different areas when I was in the pen, about just politics and community and helping them with the law. And I get out here, man, I see it, man, it's like, dude, black people could run some shit, man, but instead, they just destroying each other, man. Destroying each other. No sit down, round table communication, no elevation of consciousness, and the ones that do have it, they really don't want to open up the door because they are, they're the gatekeepers. And, if you're not of a certain pedigree, you can't even talk to them. I've seen those people too. I've been to places, man, and it's only been me and maybe two other black people. When I go to say something to me, they look at me like I got dookie on me. It's a cold game, man. The black culture, man, it's a cold game, man. Sometimes I don't even understand it, man. I don't even understand it. I've been dogged out by some white people. Dogged out, white people that I've helped. But I've been dogged out by some black people too. And I'm like, God, man, why y'all dogging me out, man? Why are you guys dogging me out? I don't know. I just thought I'd share that with you guys, man, because we are constantly turning on each other, man, and we got a lot of very intelligent people with a lot of pull, and we can make a lot of changes, just like Deion Sanders made in football. We can make a lot of those changes in entertainment and the music and just our influence, but nobody's talking about that. So I figure I'll bring it up, man, and that's why I'm starting a locals platform fresh out, and I'll be getting really deep in some politics over there, and I also got a Rumble, man, so holler at me over on Rumble, man. Big Herc 916. Stop walking around with a crusty butt, smelly ball sack, and a funky hoo-ha. Big Herc said, wash that ass. Pick you up a t-shirt at freshoutseries.com. Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.